Oh no, all is lost. We're never gonna come back from this as a country.
Oh my God. Buff, what's going on? Did someone tell him he's getting retired? Please, for the love of God.
Wait, what? No, I'm not getting retired. Fuck you. I'll exist after you're gone. Anyways, no. Dick Cheney passed away. That man was like the end-all be-all. Like, if you just wanted to bomb some brown people, he would give you a reason. The whole global war on terror was his like brainchild. Yeah, everyone says it was Bush, but like realistically, man.
Seriously? You're this upset over Cheney?
Yeah, it's like Reagan all over again, man. I really loved Reagan. He'd open with a joke and then demonize poor people. It was great.
Oh dear, what happened, America? Did you lose somebody else in another shooting? No, we don't lose politicians in shootings. That's Mexico you're thinking of. It's like not our fault, man. The cartel down here, they're very hard to deal with, and we're trying to get through them.
You single-minded little bastards. Down there in Mexico, it's either you're part of the cartel or you're gonna die. Like, that's it. At least America has options.
You mean like Republican, Democrat, Independent?
Oh, God, no. I mean like Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, Blackwater, APAC. Yeah, just pick your fucking team. Oh, I forgot Halliburton.
To be fair, siding with the military-industrial complex is way cooler than the cartel. And there's slightly less drug use. And MK Ultra and all that stuff. You know, puppet people full of LSD for whatever reason.
Anyways, lots of big talk there, Beans on Toast. Didn't you just have a mass stabbing on a train? Yes, but luckily thus far, no one has lost their life. Some people are fighting for their lives, but nobody has died.
Look, Beans on Toast, you probably have a lot less to deal with over there if you dealt with a certain demographic.
Has anyone ever told you that you have a racist problem?
And you got a fucking problem race. What's your problem? Buff!
Back off. Look, lately Beans on Toast hasn't been giving me a hard time about some of the shootings I've had. So, we'll send our condolences and be polite to them about this. And for your information, Buff, the person who has been charged with 10 counts of attempted murder, his first name is Anthony.
Be still my heart, it wasn't done by one of those Middle Eastern guys? Oh, man. Wait. Is he trans?
God damn it, Buff. As a matter of fact, he wasn't.
Oh, damn. These fucking white people are dangerous. We shouldn't have them around everyone else.
I have to remind myself, you just enjoy being racist. You don't care which race it's towards.
Yeah, sometimes it takes me a little while to get through all the minorities before I get to white people, but sooner or later we end up there.
America, in other news, you had diseased monkeys escape? Where in the bloody hell did they go? Don't even think about it. The truck they were riding on crashed and they escaped, and there was kind of a manhunt for one of them, so to speak. It was in Mississippi. The monkeys were infected with Hep C, herpes, and COVID, and were considered aggressive. Yeah, some lady found one in her yard, and she was a mother of 5 and immediately shot it.
I'm not trying to say anything about Mississippi, but I bet when the news broke that, hey, there's a dangerous monkey on the loose, protect your family, they got really fucking excited for a little while.
I don't know how much longer I can hold it in.
You better hold it in forever. Uncle Sam, I would advise against that. Holding in his racism is a lot like trying to hold in a fart too long. You just end up with a stomachache, except in his world, you might just end up with a plane that screams racial slurs as it drops bombs over other countries. Your choice. He's gonna hold it in, and he's gonna be fine.
Oh no, I'm losing this battle. Kid, I bet they had to really tell the people down there that they were actual monkeys and not what they thought that they were. And by the way, Beans on Toast, you're asking where did they go? Usually Detroit, but we refer to them as convicts. God, I feel better.
Oh, I hate it here.
America, I thought your president and I had a very good meeting, and we waived some of the things that we were going to do to each other's country in order to make us both successful. And now I hear your president has authorized nuclear testing again. This is very dangerous.
Well, to be fair, you and your homeboy to the north never really stopped testing. And there comes a point where, like, okay, I don't need to test anymore because, I know I'm far ahead. And then you guys start to catch up and it's like, well, shit, looks like I need to get creative again.
Wait, we're resuming nuclear testing? Oh, hell yeah, I get to relive my glory days. Boys, I tell you right now, there is nothing quite like getting a blowy from a Cessna under the just mushroom cloud that you've created. It's great.
What's up?
Enough, kid. Stop. Don't ask any questions. God damn you, Buff. All right. What else do we got going on in the news? Hey, Russia, how's things going with Ukraine? Actually, I just thought about it. You've had some storm shadow issues, and your overall oil exports have gone down. And China agreed to stop buying large amounts of oil from you. So it's kind of spiraling out of control, don't you think?
Russia will be fine and will survive like it always has. Russia's been here since before the United States ever thought of existing.
Not really. I mean, not in its current capacity. It's crazy. Is in the 1920s, you had the Bolshevik Revolution. Turns out people rebel when they're starving to death. It's insane. And then the Soviet Union stood up and it's like, oh, communism's so great. And communism existed for 80 years? From the 1920s until 1991, communism collapsed that fucking quick. And then now you're the Russian Federation, which is, you're basically a closet communist. You're just rebuilding the Soviet Union all over again. You have a president, but no one else will survive long enough to get elected. That type of thing.
You say whatever you want, but at least I can keep my government open. You've been closed over a month now.
That's not fair. You don't have to negotiate with anybody. You just say, do it my way. And then if they don't, they just decide to take a long step out of real small window.
It also doesn't hurt that Russia's entire budget is like $40, 3 bags of potatoes, and a bottle of vodka.
Oh, if that is all my budget is, then how come I have now premiered and started producing the Sarma multiple launch rocket system?
Yeah, saw that. All right, time for the missiletism. Pretty unimpressed by the system overall. It's basically a combination of a BM-21 Grad and a HIMARS that had a baby, and it is neither as capable as either of those systems. It can't go as many places, and it's not as cheap to fire as a BM-21 Grad, and it's not as accurate or has the range of a HIMARS. So it took them 3 years to do like a Wish.com version of what I gave to Ukraine, which is insane.
We have now launched our last satellite, and we can watch you any time of day or night, North Korea.
The fear you have of North Korea is well placed. My troops have now come back from fighting on the front lines against the Nazis in Ukraine, and they have a lot more combat experience than your South Korean troops.
Yeah, but South Korea has also been breaking up drunken brawls of American service members for like the last 60 years, so that's a pretty even fight there, I'll be honest.
Comparing bar fights to actual war. My America, you've fallen. Relax there, Ching Chong McFat shit. Oh, that was hard to get out. I'm leaving the typo in, though, because that's what you guys have asked for, which is so strange to me. But anyways, basically, what we're saying is that you're not much of a threat because you could be taken out with just airdropped food and airdropped internet porn. We've already seen that. That's all they focus on. We're going to call you the Starvation Army.
Good talk. Anyways, Ukraine, why am I hearing about blue dogs near Chernobyl? That's a wonderful question. We don't think they're radioactive, at least. Not sure how they turned blue, but we're pretty sure it's maybe they got into some kind of paint or a porta-john or something blue, but we don't think that it's radiation, at least yet.
Maybe the Department of War should get some of those dogs. Beautiful dogs.
So are we at a stalemate down here? Are you just going to leave your ships off of the coast of Caracas, and anytime a boat leave, even if they're going fishing, you just blow them up?
No, Venezuela. Something you should know about me is I don't chest bump, and I don't posture unless I mean business. So basically, what we're doing at this point is Maduro, his days are numbered, regardless. He's not going to be president much longer. Now, he can either go peacefully and, leave the country and just like, hey, we're going to create a new government in there. Everything's going to be fine. I'm definitely going to get some oil rights out of that, but that's neither here nor there. And everything's peaceful. Or option B, extreme violence.
Oh, option P sounds way more fun.
So, anyone know what the rallying cry is this time? Is this for, freedom? Or are we just going to come straight out and say it's like for oil?
I think we should go with for America's interests.
How about for an intercept?
For more combat-capable integration and digital management systems. It's a bit of a mouthful, but I think it'll work.
No, all of you guys are fucking wrong. This one's for Cheney.